going to be a very dysfunctional preview, let's say, right? Because it's early, and I apologise for that, but that's because under 21s tonight at the stadium, get down there. Secondly, because it's under 21s tonight, I'm having my tea early. So at 3:45, I went downstairs to warm some leftover homemade lasagna from the other night up in the microwave. The microwave conveniently decided not to work. So that is now in the oven and will be ready at about past. So I need to get through this in 15 minutes so that I can take that out of the oven, eat my tea, and then get off. And amongst all of this, they've moved the Norwich and the Sunderland games to Friday night. The Norwich game, which, by the way, I had planned my entire 18th birthday around. So that's good, but it's cool. Anyway, like I say, I've got to rattle through this. So, hello, chat. Hope all's good. Jeff, see me at the 21s. It's not at Ferriby tonight. It's at the MKM, playing Swansea in the Premier League Cup. Yeah, like I say, it's not a Ferriby, Owen. So if you can get to the ground, if you can get to the stadium by other means, to the MKM stadium by other means, do it. Evening, Ruben. Right, let's move on. Easy stuff first. Vinagre and Cynic still remain the only absentees. Right, Ref Watch. Let's get motoring through this stuff. James Bell is the referee. I don't know what he's like. Probably crap. 2 liners are Ian Cooper and George Bell. The 4th official. Disgusting. Gavin Ward. Not fun. Stats from the Watford game. Oh, we could have... If Philogene scores that pen, it's a different game, but that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. Wesley Hoot's goal was remarkable, but it could have been so much more. It could have been so much more. We deserved all 3, but hey, what can you do? What can you do? But let's move on to head-to-head then. Asmir Begovic in goal for QPR, under new manager, by the way, Marty Cifuentes. They've got Gavin Ward on their coaching team as well, interestingly enough, and a man called Paul Hall. I like that a lot. Steve Cooper, formerly of Bournemouth. Kenneth Parle at left back. He's a solid player. Jack Colback in there. Ilias Cherry is no doubt the one to look out for. Lyndon Dykes up top as well. Sinclair Armstrong has played with Harry Vaughan for Ireland at underage level. Chris Willock, Chris Willock, Chair, and Kenneth Parle are definitely the players to look out for QPR. As we rattle through this, because of things out of my control that I will need to sort out, we'll get straight to current form. This is going to be such a short preview, guys. I'm so sorry, but look, it is what it is, and this is the card we've been dealt. QPR, we'll start with them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rotherham was a 1-1 draw. 0-0 draw Bristol City. Lost to Norwich, and then 2 wins on the bounce. 4-2 against Stoke and 2-0 against Preston. Those 2 games, I believe, were Marty Cifuentes. Was this one as well? Yes, it was. Norwich was his first game, I believe. Oh no, he's been in a bit longer than I thought he was. He's been in a lot longer than I thought he was. And then for us, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 defeats, and they split 2 wins and a draw. So pretty mixed last 5. 3-1 defeat to West Brom, 1-0 win against Huddersfield, 2-2 draw away to Swansea, then 4-1 win against Rotherham before losing 2-1 at home to Watford. And the table paints a picture of still positive stuff. We're in the playoffs, nicely tucked up in there, 2-point buffer, but we're in the early stages of the season. Anything can change. Birmingham have already gone from up here to they're going to be in a relegation battle if they don't thingy, Wayne Rooney. If they don't sack Wayne Rooney. QPR starting to pull themselves out of it a little bit. Rotherham, Sheffield Wednesday on a second win. It's all right. It's a table. It's going to start taking shape around now. Will the table in the Championship? Okay, around the grounds as we're going very, 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 very quickly through this. I do apologise to all those who enjoy a nice live preview. Tonight, 8 o'clock kickoff, Coventry versus Birmingham. Then tomorrow, 12:30 kickoffs, Blackburn versus Leeds, Sunderland versus West Brom. All the rest of the games are 3 o'clock kickoffs on Saturday, and they are the following: Cardiff versus Millwall, Huddersfield versus Bristol City, Leicester versus Plymouth, Middlesbrough versus Ipswich, Norwich versus Preston, us versus QPR, Stoke versus Sheffield Wednesday, Watford versus Southampton, and Rotherham versus Swansea. Memorable match. Let's have a little look at this, shall we? 4-0. 4-0 against these guys in April 2018. Harry Wilson gave us the lead. Then just before half-time, it was doubled. Then just after the hour mark, Grzycki made it 3. And then 7 minutes later, Hernandez made it 4. Nedum Onuaha, sent off late on. So, team for us was Alan McGregor in goal. Back 4, Olarina, Michael Dawson, Michael Hector and Max Clark. Marcus Henriksen, Seb Larson and John Terrell were the midfield 3. Bowen and Wilson were the wide men, and Abel Hernandez was up top. The bench was David Marshall, the goalkeeper, Jackson Irvine, Kamil Grzycki, David Myler, Fraser Campbell, Fikayo Tomori, and Angus MacDonald, with Nigel Adkins in charge. Eze up top for QPR that day, and Ryan Manning on the right wing is not something you'd see every day now. He's done a Gareth Bale and moved to left back. And then the last time we played him, it was a 3-0 win where Connolly scored twice, split by a Rob Dickey own goal. So our team, almost a year ago, was Ingram in goal. Back 4, Christie, Jones, McLaughlin and Elder. Midfield 4 was Tufan and Slater wide, with Doherty and Seri in the middle. 2 strikers were Aaron Connolly and Oscar Estupinian. The bench was as follows: Timothy Lottatala, the goalkeeper, Louis Coyle, Tobias Figueiredo, Ryan Woods, Ryan Longman, Tyler Smith, and Xavier Simons. We were, of course, linked with Tim Irog-Boonham in the summer, but we didn't go down that route. We had other things planned, and it was just fans guessing, really, anyway, wasn't it? And then the record: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 wins, 2 defeats, and a draw in our last 5 against QPR. One of those wins was just before the turn of the year, 19-20. Honeyman scored his first goal for us that day and didn't know how to celebrate when we won 2-1 at Loftus Road. Or was it called the KPF then? Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember. Then as we were relegated and then come back up, it took us until August 2021 to play them again. And that was a 3-0 defeat at home. Then away that season, we drew 1-1 with them. Lost 3-1 to them away last season, and then a 3-0 win at home last time out. Shared shirts, as we are close to the clock. It's Todd Kane. He's officially left QPR now, so I can use this one. He joined us on loan from Chelsea for the 2018-19 season. 41 appearances for us, scored 3 goals, including that banger against West Brom away. Joined QPR permanently in 2021, left them in the summer just gone. 65 appearances for them and 3 goals. Spent a lot of time out on loan, though, from QPR, did Todd Kane. Predicted team, I've made 1 change to the lineup that lost to Watford. So still Alsop in goal. Back 4 is now Coyle, Jones, McLaughlin and Greaves back at left back. Cyrus Christie dropping out. Midfield the same of Morton, Seri and Twine. Lakilo on the right, Philogene on the left, and Delap up top. The bench: Ingram, Tufan, Doherty, Vaughan, Fairlong, Smith, Slater, Connolly, and I've forgotten to change that. Okay. Christie should be in front of Connolly. I've forgotten to change the numbers, all right? I'm sorry, but that's the predicted team, 1 change. And we've got to this very, very quickly. And look, I do apologise, but if you're watching this on repeat, it's going to be quick fire preview for you, as I now need to go and get my tea out the oven. So, I don't see a clean sheet, but I see a win. I can see a 2-1 win, although QPR are in very good form. I see a 2-1 win with goals from Twine and Philogene. Not bad. Not too bad. Safe travels to all that are heading down tomorrow. Again, I apologise that this preview was very short. It's out of my control. I'd have loved for it to have been longer, but I've got to go and get something out of the oven and what have you. And I don't want to be sat here eating on, it's not the way I go about things. But yeah, good luck and safe travels to everyone who's going down to QPR tomorrow. Take care and goodbye.